Pennsylvania, Northeast's largest express dealer and one of the largest express dealers in the nation. I'm Andy. I'm the express guy here at F&S. If you contact us, more than likely you'll be speaking with me. If you're not familiar with us, check our Google reviews out and our Facebook reviews. We have a great service reputation that we're very proud of. Now on to the cool stuff. We just got in another 2025 Xpress H20 bass. A charcoal hull with charcoal spray and liner. And if you take notice, there are no stripes on the side of this boat. I decided to order it without the stripes installed. I think it looks pretty good. If you would want the stripes installed, we can do that as well. And what they would look like are just like this bay boat, like so. But I thought I'd give the customer the option. You could do it either way. They're easy enough to install, but I think it looks pretty good all blacked out. Of course, all aluminum trailer made in-house by Xpress. Tandem axle, hydraulic disc brakes on both axles. That's an upgrade. We do that with all of our tandem axle trailers here at F&S. Lighted logo trailer step. That logo lights up at night. It's pretty cool. Matching spare tire. You see it peeking on the other side there. Yamaha 175 SHO. Car's a little shaded this time of day on this side. Performance, this is the max horsepower for this boat. Performance wise, you're looking at mid to upper 50s depending on how the boat's loaded. And with all of our H20 basses, we standard upgrade to Yamaha Turbo FXP props. From Xpress, they come with power techs. We delete the power tech and put the Yamaha on. I've run a couple of these H20s and they work best with that Yamaha turbo prop. Especially with hydraulic jack plate like this boat's set up. Speaking of that, hydraulic jack plate, and we upgrade all of our H20 basses to 10-inch from the 6-inch. It's not much of an upgrade price-wise. It's very inexpensive, and they definitely perform better with a 10-inch. So I just order them automatically. And of course, hydraulic, if you're not familiar, will give you better performance. And even little things like loading and unloading off a trailer makes it easier with hydraulic jack plate. Xpress has quite a reputation for ride and handling, and that comes from their hyper left pad haul. What that means is at the very bottom of the boat here, there is a pad that's about 12 inches wide and about 2 feet long. And the idea is when you're running the boat fast, the only thing that's in the water is the pad. It makes the boat go faster, and it makes it ride better because very little of the boat is in the water. And then along with the Yamaha props that we put on these H20 basses, it even gets up on the pad even more than what the standard props do. Run really well. Along with also too, the aggressive steps, reverse chines, these boats are very stable. 2-3 guys can walk to the edge. They rock very little and they will turn on a dime. You'll see videos on the water, these boats just banking way in. That's how their hull design is. And of course, with the width of the boat, it's a 94-inch beam, so it's very wide. Of course, LED lights on the trailer. 36-gallon fuel tank. I mentioned service earlier, and part of what I mean by that is every boat, not just Xpress, but every boat we sell, we go through them very thoroughly. All boat brands, there's things that can be fixed, improved upon, and the good dealers will take their time to go over every boat very thoroughly to try to make sure they're as trouble-free as possible before you get it. And then we also go to the water with every boat because there's certain things that we can only test in the water. Livewell fitting leaks, propping, that type of thing, and we have to go to the water to do that. apologize for the blue jay. He's being noisy back here tonight. Our neighbor, the blue jay. And then also too, we also go to the water with many customers to show you how to use your boat. Of course, we go over everything very thoroughly here at the shop, and then go to the water as well. Standard on these boats is C-deck floor covering. So if you're not familiar, that's this cappuccino color floor covering. Basically, C-deck has all the advantages of carpet with none of the disadvantages. Hooks don't snag in it, dries very quickly. Down the road, if you do damage a panel, you can just replace the one panel. It's very rugged as well. You wouldn't think that the covering is rugged, but it really is. New interior color this year. It's called Saddle, I believe. You see, I think it's a really cool looking color. And this is their Cool Touch vinyl from their pontoon line. So this style vinyl from the Touch in the real bright sunlight doesn't get hot. It's pretty neat. I think it looks really good in this boat as well. Also upgraded to C-deck down in the cockpit. That's an upgrade. C-Star hydraulic steering, and then we upgraded to tilt steering as well. Also talking more about the construction, this is a cutaway to show you how the bottoms are constructed. So this is the floor, and all Expresses come standard with spray-in liners. So everywhere on top and underneath every lid is this truck bed liner that's sprayed. It makes it help the boat quiet, keep the quiet down. Yeah, keep the noise down, duh. And also too, makes things more rugged for beating and banging. And then this is the bottom of the boat where the yellow sticker is. Cross members. And then foam is sprayed between the floor and the bottom of the boat. That makes for a very quiet ride. And helps give you more storage because most of the flotation is in the floor of the boat. Jumping in. Big deck on this 20-footer. It's hard to tell by the video, but there's a lot of space there. Rod storage, there's a 9-foot span inside the rod storage. That's a cooler. Portable cooler comes with all of them. Tubs for storage. Shock assisted on the middle compartment latch, and also too on the side over here. Some guys are taking at least one tub out. It'll give you a lot more storage than the whole basically underneath deck is one big storage area when you do that. Peeking out there, that yellow strip is an interior light. This boat is upgraded with all the compartments, Livewell, and side of the console have lights. Another upgrade. Electronics package. So with the electronics package, you get upgraded to the Minn Kota Maximum 70 24 volt. Or if you want to upgrade beyond anything you see here, we'd be glad to do that as well. Recessed foot pedal tray. And this is completely welded into the boat. It's part of the structure of the boat. Now we're talking about that. Expresses are completely welded together. Most other boats something will be riveted in, like the floor, for instance. Not an Express. They're completely welded. All these little things add up into a very solid ride, and compare to many fiberglass boats. With the hydraulic jack plate, we also got the dual blinker trim. So these levers on the left is for your hydraulic jack plate, and on the right is for your trim. That way you can keep both hands on the wheel. And then I also upgraded, if you can see it peeking out underneath there, to a hot foot throttle. We will also be installing a slider bracket. This boat's not prepped yet, but we'll also be installing a slider bracket. Anytime I order an Express with a hot foot, we just install one of those to include it. Humminbird Helix 7 MSI in the dash. And again, I mentioned electronics upgrades. We welcome that. We do a lot of custom installs here at F&S. We stock pretty well all Humminbird, Minn Kota, Garmin, Power Pole, Dakota lithium batteries, shallow water anchors. We stock them all and do a lot of installs. If you see our other videos of completed customers' boats, you'll see what I mean in more detail of what we do. If you're not sure what any of that means, hit me up. Or if you have in mind of what you'd like to do, again, let me know. I'd be glad to work it up. All your switches. Switch to the right, it's the lights kit I talked about. Next switch over is for your recirc. So this boat is also upgraded to a recirc Livewell. So it can recirculate when you're up on plane or driving down the road with a separate pump, and also pump out. Livewell aerator pump, bilge. And then I also upgraded to a second auto bilge, and then nav lights. Water pressure gauge, fuel gauge, 36-gallon tank. Over here, tack, trim gauge. Live wells behind driver's passenger seats. Back here. Tackle tray storage on both sides in the back. Here is area where the fuel tank is. Like I mentioned, 2 bilge pumps, auto and manual. And this is where your charger is located, onboard charger, and the batteries. We're privately owned here at F&S. My dad is the owner. My grandfather started things in the late 40s. I've been here 30 years myself too. Time flies. But we're all about service. Like I mentioned, if you check our reviews out, that's just what we are here and who we are. And I really appreciate all the people from all over the nation that buy boats from us all the time. Thank you very much. If you have any questions on this boat, please let me know. If you have in mind for special order, I'd be glad to help with that as well. I make up info sheets that explains all of the options and standard and packages and whatnot. It kind of gets a little confusing, all the different scenarios, but I'd be glad to help you with that and talk you through it and email you that sheet. I appreciate you watching. Again, I'm Andy. If you don't mind, like and subscribe to our channel. It helps other people find us, and I really appreciate everybody, all the business, and everyone watching this video as well. Please let me know of any questions. Our website is FSYamaha.com, and you see our contact information at the bottom of the screen. I appreciate it. One quick note, almost forgot. We are, like I said, one of the largest express dealers in the nation. Kind of pan around of what we have here in stock. Most of the white covers are Express. We also sell Bennington pontoons, Smoker Craft V-bottoms, and many used boats as well. You check our website out. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.